Welcome inside Kauffman Stadium. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the San Francisco Giants going up against the Kansas City Royals. Boog Sciambi alongside Chris Singleton. And we got a rubber match on our hands today, partner.
Yeah, the final game of a three-game set. They've split the first two, and regardless of how important a series is within the larger picture of the season, it's a game you want to get up for. Every series win feels good, so we should see a fun matchup in this one.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. And today's starter, Kris Bubic. And for some reason, he's not quite as effective here in front of his home crowd, Chris.
Yeah, Boog, and the fans are well aware of that. For him, he's got to just not press and go out there and say, hey, I'm just treating this like any start. Home, on the road, it doesn't matter. My job is to focus on that catcher's mitt, attack hitters, and just try to move through a ball game. So if he can find that kind of focus, doesn't matter where he's pitching because he has good enough stuff to go out there and win a ball game.
Fastball for a strike.
Ball, that's inside.
Fights that one away, still 1-2.
Come on, Chris. That's ball 2.
Got him swinging.
Batting second, the right fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee.
Here's the Giants lineup. Batting 7th, someone they're hoping breaks out in this one, Harrison Bader.
Yeah, that batting average certainly stands out in a negative way. He just hasn't put it together all season long. The consistency hasn't been there. I think there's been some bad luck as well, and that can factor in at times. It can also get into your head. Ultimately, I know it's a disappointing campaign for him so far. I think it'd be really nice to see him turn things around and help out this club a little bit more. Stop focusing on his individual performance. Focus on that W.
Now fly ball to right center. Isbell moving under it. And there are 2 outs.
Batting third, the first baseman, Rafael Devers.
Rafael Devers up to hit. Devers working on a massive campaign right now, putting up some big home run numbers. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
Well, we've seen him flex some impressive power this season, and there's still a lot of time to go. If he can keep up this pace he's on, we could be in for something really special.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. And Raffy falls victim to the K. The Royals will get their chance now in a scoreless ball game. This is Giants baseball on the show NorCal. We go to the bottom of the first, and now here's the starter for San Francisco, Robbie Ray. Chris, he's got the ability to take control of a game when he's out there.
Well, incredible mound presence, and he's going to attack hitters. Look at that strikeout per 9 ratio over 10 coming into this start. So he's a pitcher that wants the ball. He's aggressive. He knows that he can get the swing and miss, especially when he needs it most. We'll see how effective he is in this one.
Michael Garcia steps in for the Royals. The lefty, the 1-0. Swing and a high fly ball hit the air left center field. This one's got a chance. Gone! His 13th home run of the season, and the Royals strike first. It's 1-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. dropped the barrel right there. Got a fastball down at the knees where he'd prefer it. So many times now guys are having to adjust to the elevated fastball. So I'm sure his eyes got big when he saw that one coming.
Witt launched a homer in his most recent game. Witt getting to start at shortstop, batting second in today's lineup, and so far this year he's slugging over 500.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
The 1-1. And a big swing and a miss. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. Out to short, Adames. The throw to first, one away. That ground ball may have him back on track after the homer. Okay, let's check out the lineup. Someone who makes things happen for them, in part with his legs, Lane Thomas.
Well, Boog, you know I love guys that can run, and this guy has great speed. We'll see in this game if he gets a chance to use it. And if he does, I think even you are going to be really impressed because he can really impact the game with his wheels, and you like guys that can score, he's definitely able to do that.
Vinny Pasquantino, the next to hit, takes ball one. I thought that was a strike, and here's a challenge. It just shaved the zone. Still 2 challenges left for them. That one fouled off.
Ball 1.
One out, bases empty, and a run in here in the 3rd and final game of the series. Battling here as he fouls it away. Here's a 1-2. Swings and misses. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective.
Number 13, Salvador Perez.
Check swing on the first pitch. Appeal down to first. Yes, he did. That's a swing according to Eric Summerskill. Fly ball down the line. And that will drop foul. Two down, nobody on. Had a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. Royals strike first on this solo homer. It's now 1-0. You're watching San Francisco Giants baseball on the show NorCal. New inning getting started. Here's a cleanup hitter for the Giants, Willie Adames.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
On the ground. Handles, throws to first, and quickly one away in the second.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter, Elliot Ramos.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
Ball 1.
Here's a 1-1. And that's a little bit high. crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. He'll circle the bases. His 14th of the year. And we're level. It's 1-1.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Nate Furman now at the plate, looking for his first big league hit right here. This one popped up, and that's a foul ball. Bubich, not a big strikeout guy, but still very effective as far as starting pitchers go. One of those guys that involves the defense and really gets them involved in the action. Ground ball left side. Slings to first in time.
He moves the ball around all the quadrants of the strike zone and will add and subtract velocity. And because of that, he gets the weak contact. It's all about missing the barrel of the bat.
It seems like this type of guy is kind of a dying breed nowadays.
Well, exactly. When teams are looking for high velocity, high strikeout rates, a guy like this doesn't necessarily do that. So in order to really appreciate how good he is, you have to see him, because if you're just looking at a stat sheet, you might overlook him.
Two down, bases empty, but one run across here at the top of the second.
That's a ball.
The 2-1. And that's too high. That's ball four. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Miles Straw, the next Giant to hit.
Not getting the results he's wanted at the plate recently. No hits over his last 5 games.
And first offering is fouled off. One run across in the frame so far here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. Out towards right center field. Thomas coming on. And that is that. Just one hit in the inning, but it was a big one right here as it ties the ball game. All even at 1 apiece. This is Giants baseball on the show NorCal. Back here in Kansas City. So here's the Royals DH, Starling Marte. In the air to left center. Bader on the move to the gap. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Batting 6, the left fielder, number 1, Isaac Collins.
That misses off the outside edge.
Here's a player known for playing better in day games, which is not always the case. I mean, day games are different, Boog. Things change from game times to your daily routine, but he sure makes the transition look easy.
And there's a strike on the outside corner. Going to count 1 and 2. Good job to fight that one off. Pitch in the dirt. 2-2. Tied up here in the early going. Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
Let's go, Isaac.
Popped up. And there's 2 away.
Bill, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
Jonathan India at the plate. And a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. That one's in there, and it's 0-2.
Ball inside.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Through two, we're tied one apiece. Welcome back. And struggles at the plate in this series as we take a look at the numbers.
Rodriguez.
That one a little bit high. Ball one. Rodriguez, now he has a chance to make a splash at the major league level after getting called up from AAA recently. To third. And one away in the top of the third.
Up next for the Giants, the second baseman, Christian Koch.
Popped up. India in position. 2 up, 2 down.
Up next for the Giants, the right fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee.
Jung-Hoo Lee, the next Giant to hit. Fly to center his first time. Yeah, that's fouled off. Two down, nobody on. That's outside. And now it's even 1-1. On the ground to the left.
Foul
and
ball.
it goes just foul. On the ground, right side. It's in and out of his glove. But they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. Home half of the third coming up. Tied at 1. Back at the ballpark, and in this series, it has been lights out on the mound as we take a check of the numbers.
Isbell.
Popped up to the left, into foul ground. And there's one away.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
Ball, that's just out. That's a ball.
That one finds the zone. That's strike one.
If you're not ready for that pitch, you're just going to swing and miss or pop it up, waste the at bat. If you're going to let it go, you better be ready to swing it.
Right through there for a strike. Set down on strikes. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Bill just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Garcia
Nope,
in the
that's a
box
ball.
here lets that one go for a ball. Fly ball to right. Koss should have this one, and that is that. KC down in order. Score remains deadlocked at 1. On to extra
Leading off for
innings,
the Giants,
and it's
the
Rafael
first baseman,
Devers in the box
Rafael
with an impressive home run total. Top 5 in the league is legit, Singy.
Oh, for sure, Boog. He's got that don't make a mistake vibe every time he steps in.
Late swing, foul to the left. Chris, he's their team leader when it comes to RBIs. Fought off foul. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. That K is his 3rd of the game.
That's dominant.
Yeah, Singy, he doesn't just hit it far. He hits it loud.
Yeah, the ballpark doesn't stand a chance when he squares it up, Boog. That tater total just keeps climbing.
Ball.
Tater total. And that's
No,
off
inside.
the inside edge. And it's 2-1. Late swing fouled off. All tied up. Top half of inning number 4. That's
Ball,
inside.
that's inside.
Payoff pitch. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. This one popped up. Perez. 2 away.
Up next for the Giants, the designated hitter, Elliot Ramos.
Here's Elliot Ramos.
Coming off an absolute bomb in his last at bat.
Ramos in his 4th year, 26 years old, and he was born in Puerto Rico. 0-1. Line drive. Makes the grab on the run. And that'll do it. On to the bottom of the 4th, tied 1-1. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, and now it's Bobby Witt Jr. Steps in, top 5 in WAR, basically worth more than a couple of bottom feeder teams. Unreal, Singy.
Yeah, he's not just valuable, Boog. He's practically carrying the franchise in a backpack.
Ground ball to the middle. That's a base hit. And they have their first base runner since the 1st inning.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Fastball gets the inside corner at the knees. The 0-1. Fastball for a strike.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Just blown away in that at bat. 3 fastballs, all strikes. He wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you can take away from an at bat like that as a hitter, other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. Got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
Over to first, and he's saved. And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. Looked like a strike to me, and here comes the challenge. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep both their challenges. The 0-1. Now one missed. One away, tie game, go-ahead run stands at first. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Hit on the ground might be 2. There's 1. On to first, double play. 1 hit in the inning, but nothing more than that. We've played 4. All tied 1-1. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point.
Well, these Giants just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. They really haven't worked many deep counts or long at-bats, and that's fine if you're having a lot of success. But at this point, I think it's time to make an adjustment.
Ball.
And it finds its way through for a hit. And they have their first base runner since the 2nd inning. Nate Furman with his first major league hit, and this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen, and when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you could take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
Swings through that. The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. Strike 2.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow, climb back in.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Pulled the string on the changeup.
Now, it can be so tough as a hitter to pull yourself out of an extended slump, one that lasts for several games, even a week or more. You know, right now, he's really in one, so I'm sure his mind is all over the place, racing, having a hard time sleeping, trying to figure out what can get him back on track, back to feeling more comfortable and settled in the box.
Next to hit, Miles Straw. He's 0 for 1. Step off, throw to first.
Safe.
Furman dives back in safely. In the air, right field. Makes the grab.
Up next for the Giants, the catcher, Jesus Rodriguez.
Fouled off down the right side. There's a line drive to left field. And base hit. And now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Giants lineup. Christian Koss will hit next. Slice to right. And that's the 3rd out. Halfway home. All even. 1 apiece. Back here in Kansas City, it's that time of the season. Let's check out some notable trade candidates.
Marte.
In the air to left center. Straw gets under it. 1 up, 1 down.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. He's got it. 2 down.
The batter, number 6, second baseman, Jonathan.
And next up for the Royals, Jonathan India. He was a strikeout victim his first time.
Oh, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
In there at the knees.
This game has been so tight. Feels like the next team to score will win it.
Breaking ball, and that got him.
Got hit. First base.
Up next for the Royals, the center fielder, number 28, Kyle Isbell.
Snap throw to first.
No, he's
India
safe.
back on a dive. Fastball for a strike. It's 0-1.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Adames. Throw off line. He's safe. And a nice job there to keep it from getting away.
Number 15, Lane Thomas.
Go ahead run on base. Here comes Lane Thomas. There's a strike. Two on, 2 outs. A little bit low. And that's ball 1.
Could be some action here in this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
In the air, center field. Bader on his way over. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. 2 left on. 5 innings complete. All tied 1-1. Back here at Kauffman Stadium. Close game here, and a chance now to look at a few highlights from this one. Jung-Hoo Lee
Leading off
getting
for the
ready to
Giants,
hit.
The right fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee.
Ball.
And the 1-0. Misses
That's ball
just
three.
off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
It's a leadoff
Inside,
walk,
ball four.
and that's the go-ahead run.
He did not
Up next
take
is
the
Giants.
bat off his
The first
shoulder
baseman,
the entire at bat.
Devers.
Runner on the go. First offering, foul tipped, and oh man, that rang off his mask. You could hear it from up here. That clips the corner.
I don't know how you take that one after the called strike on the corner, just a little bit off the edge.
Line and a base hit into right. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
The batter, number 2. Shortstop,
We all
Willie
saw it was hit hard, but
Adames.
how hard was it, Singy? StatCast is here with the answer.
Yeah, Boog, it says the exit velo was 113 miles per hour, and it looked every bit of it, didn't it? I mean, just an impressive swing of the bat, and clearly he saw it out of the pitcher's hand no problem.
Willie Adames stands in, and that's off the inside edge. And that is ball one. Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. No swing. Just held it back there. The Giants with the go-ahead run standing at second. And we're in the top half of the
Ball that
sixth.
side.
That one misses. Ball three. Bullpen action for the Royals. Tyler Kinley up and throwing. Suarez also throwing. Fastball for a strike. To the right side. Save! In comes the run from second. And a 2-1 ball game now.
A potential double play ball hit to first is probably the toughest one to execute cleanly. That first baseman has got a very tough throwing lane to deal with because of the runner headed to second base, and a lot of times guys try to throw over or around the runner, which can really mess up a throw like that. Still, definitely an error, though.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Chris Bubich out of the game. And he kept him in it even though he's in line for the loss right now. New arm when we come back. John Schreiber on to pitch here.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
Ball one.
Devers over at second. Adames at first with no outs. Oh, look at the stop. There's one. To first. Double play. Nicely done.
Hey, they played the matchup right there. Worked out perfectly. Got the ground ball double play, and that changes the complexion of this inning entirely.
Here's the third baseman, Nate Furman. He's 1 for 2 so far in his debut.
First big league game, check. First hit, check. First multi-hit game, that would be nice. We'll see.
Runner at third, 2 away. And now it's even up. That one away inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Stays alive. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Pitcher having a pretty tough time getting that swing and miss. Third foul ball in a row.
The 2-2 on the way. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Sets him down on strikes. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. 1 run, 1 hit, 1 error, and 1 left. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. Giants on top 2-1. You're watching San Francisco Giants baseball on the show NorCal. Back here in Kansas City, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Michael Garcia steps in for the Royals. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And the tying run is on base.
Well, that was an important at bat in this game, so great job there stepping up to the challenge. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Too high. Ball.
The 1-0. And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch. Outside with a breaking ball. Step off throw to first. Garcia back in on a dive.
I think you want to get a one-way lead, be very aggressive in the secondary. This hitter not a power guy, so you want to make sure that you can get some length on the secondary lead and perhaps score a ball in the gap.
The 3-1. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Payoff pitch. That one out to right. Takes it in for the out.
Up next for the Royals.
Let's take a look at his pitch usage in this one, Siggy.
Well, he's known for that four-seamer, Boog, and we've seen plenty of it from him today. You don't throw one pitch this much without having plenty of confidence in it. And he's mostly held them in check. We'll see if they can break through over the next couple of innings.
That clips the corner.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
And now 1-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Runner takes off. Got him swinging. Safe at second, and that was not close. And the tying run is now in scoring position.
Number 13, Salvador Perez.
Stepping in, Salvador Perez. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, but not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
Man on second, 2 down. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Out towards right center field. And that is the inning. So they can't do anything with the leadoff single there. We're through 6 full. It's the Giants 2 and the Royals 1. This is Giants baseball on the show NorCal.
Now pitching for the
Welcome
Royals,
back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Tyler Kinley.
Well, walks have certainly been an issue for him this season, so we'll see what kind of command he has.
Leading off for San Francisco, the center fielder, Harrison Bader.
On the ground to third. That's the first out, the top of the 7th.
Up next for the Giants, the left fielder, Miles Straw.
The 1-0. And here's a challenge. That looked like it missed to me. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. So they've still got both their challenges. That one lifted to left. Collins under it. Out number 2.
Up next for the Giants, the catcher, Jesus Rodriguez.
Jesus Rodriguez, the next Giant to hit. 1 for 2. And that one hammered, carrying well. And it's into the bullpen for a homer. His first homer in the majors, and they're going to have to send somebody to get that ball for him.
Always such a special moment. You know this is one of the biggest thrills of his life. He's got to be floating around the bases right now.
Yeah, he'll remember every detail of that at bat for years, as he should. It's a true once-in-a-lifetime event.
Now, Boog, there's so many times when a young player might wonder if he's ever even going to get to the big leagues and do something like this. Well, he doesn't have to wonder anymore.
That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
Foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. And that drops in for a strike. Kinley, 35 years old, and they traded for him earlier this year. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on.
Ball, that's out.
The guy at the
that's
plate
outside.
could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
2-2 down. Bounce to the right. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. When the Giants go deep, it's bye-bye, baby. It's now a 3-1 ball game. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
The designated hitter, Starling Marte.
Well, these Royals just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
In the air to left center, Bader on the move to the alley, and there's 1 down.
It's frustrating for these guys because they know they're not missing by much, but it's going to take an adjustment to see some changes.
Nope. Yeah.
On the ground to third. A dive. He's got it. Fires to first. It's there, and that's a great play.
Cat-like reflexes on that one. Makes the dive, has to get up. Clean exchange to throw a strike across the diamond. And what a tremendous play.
At the plate, Jonathan India.
Ball.
So what we're seeing is a lineup that's just out of sync with the pitcher. They're guessing wrong and their timing's off.
The Giants leading by 2 here, the bottom of the 7th.
Outside, that's a ball.
That misses
Ball,
the
that's up
zone,
there.
and it's 3-0.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
This one in the air, center field. And that is that. 3 up, 3 down that time. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Giants 3 and the Royals 1.
Now pitching for the
Nick
Royals,
Mears
number
taking over on the
31.
mound.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Leading off for San Francisco, the right fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee.
Aye.
And that one is in for a strike at 95. 0-2. Got it. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
Gosh, here it is, hit it. 3-pitch strikeout, all fastballs. Man, he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch right now.
This one drilled right center field. That one heading for the fence and gone. Rafael Devers rounds the bases. His 32nd of the year, and they tack one on the board. It's 4-1.
That's a swing that'll boost the win probability for sure. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
One down. And now the shortstop, Willie Adames. Check swing, but he went too far. Strike one. And Adames swings through that one. Activity in the Kansas City bullpen. Jose Suarez. The left-handed reliever appears to be getting loose. Kolek warming up as well. That one 95 to finish him off.
Came after him with the fastball on 0-2, and that's a pretty good demonstration of what power pitching is all about. He's got the stuff, obviously, and right there he used it to put his opponent away without needing to waste any pitches.
Now it's the DH, Elliot Ramos. He launched a solo shot back in the second inning of this one.
Yeah, that was big for these guys early on. Definitely helped them get off onto the right foot.
Hey!
Two down, base is empty, but one run across, and we're in the top of the eighth. Foul ball there. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Giants add on one more. Bye-bye, baby. The solo home run. It's now a 4-1 ball game. You're watching San Francisco Giants baseball on the show NorCal.
Now pitching for
Back
San
now, new
Francisco,
pitcher on the mound as we
number
roll
68,
into the bottom of the eighth. Eric Miller.
He's having a ton of success facing left-handed hitters this season, so this seems like a smart move to turn to him with a lefty at the plate.
Leading up for the Royals, the center fielder, number 28, Kyle Isbell.
Just
Nope, that's the ball.
missed. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Randy Rodriguez, the closer, getting cranked up for a possible save opportunity. The lefty, the 1-0.
Right now,
0-2.
behind in the count, 2 balls and no strikes. No free passes. You can't allow that.
Good hitters count the 2-0.
That's ball
Just
3.
missed.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the ninth, that closer's coming in. Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful. Not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Lee under it. And there's one down.
Up next for the Royals, the right fielder, number 50, Blake Thomas.
Way high. Lefty continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen. To the right side. Devers takes it to the bag. 2 gone.
Up
Good
next
fade
for the
and sinking
Royals,
action of that
the
changeup.
third
Got that
baseman,
hitter to roll over.
Maikel Garcia.
Back to the top of the order now. Maikel Garcia, the next to hit. He's already homered here in this one. This one smoked on its way out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they close the gap. It's 4-2. This crowd has really come alive. This place is loud.
A surprise performance here. You don't expect this kind of power from him, but he's proven everyone wrong with a multi-home run game.
That's a ball.
Two down, nobody on. Check swing went around, and the count 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. And down on strikes. That ends the frame. The Royals get one back on this solo homer. It's now 4-2. This is Giants baseball on the show NorCal. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, all set to start the ninth in this one. Nate Furman getting ready to hit. He's 1 for 3, picked up his first major league hit earlier.
Well, there's no time for him to be reflective right now, but you know he will be later on. The pressure's off a little bit with that first knock out of the way, though.
Swing and a foul out of play. Another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with a high fastball and then bury that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
Yeah.
A little bit high. 1 ball, 1 strike. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
Fights it off. You'll see another. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Nick Mears won't go any further. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher.
Now pitching for the
Righty
Royals,
reliever out of the pen,
number
Stephen
32.
Kolek. He's into the game with the bases empty.
Kolek.
Miles Straw, the next Giant to hit. 3 flyouts already. He's 0 for 3. In the air to left center, and that'll fall for a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Up next for the Giants, the catcher, Jesus Rodriguez.
Quick move to first, and he dives back in safely. The 0-1. That's in there at the knees, and it's strike 2.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. That's out number 3. One left for San Francisco as they can't add to their 4-2 lead.
Now pitching for San
Back
Francisco,
now and on the
number
mound, the
73,
closer, Randy Rodriguez.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
Vinny Pasquantino steps in for the Royals. 3 strikeouts already. He's 0 for 3.
Pasquantino.
Fastball is outside. Swing and a pop-off in foul ground. And that's a foul ball. Rodriguez, an all-star a season ago. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a sinker. The 1-1.
Now you get to this part of the order. Yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you, if he will.
Sliced hard but foul. And now it's 3-2. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Well, that'll bring the tying run to the plate. So all eyes on the man coming to the dish right now.
And this is very likely the last chance he gets to keep his hitting streak alive. That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. And it is gone. Salvador Perez leaves the yard. And this game is tied.
This one feels far from over, Boog. Who knows how this game's going to play out now? Lightning fast hands to be able to hit that velocity fastball on the inside part of the plate. In my experience, when you're looking out over the plate, allowing the ball to travel, it's pure reaction to hit a pitch in that location. That's a tremendous swing.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. That's strike 1. Nobody on, nobody out. A pair of runs across in the inning. Here in the last half of inning number 9.
0-1.
Just
That's
off the
Ball
inside
2.
edge.
Just missed with that good fastball inside, but it plants a seed in the hitter's mind. He's got to be ready for that pitch, which will open up the outside part of the plate.
4-4 in the 9th. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days. You would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
Devers steps on the bag. One out, bottom of the 9th.
Royal, the left fielder, number 1, Isaac.
So up next, Isaac Collins. 0 for 3 in this one.
Well, both sides equally as strong. So not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
He was late there. Strike one. 2 runs across in the inning. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Close, but called a ball. And 1-1.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
On the corner for a strike.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
Tied at 4. Got him looking. Collins wants to challenge this. Thought it was a ball. And that one just barely missed. The call is overturned. Still 2 challenges left for them. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Here's the 2-2. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Well, they gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself and would like that pitch again.
Stays alive. The 2-2 now. Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
The batter,
He didn't make
6.
it easy for him on the
Second
mound,
baseman,
but they still get the strikeout.
India.
Ball.
India trying to send this to extra innings. Ball to strike. The pitch. Tap foul at the plate. Two down, nobody on. Now this is in the air down the line. That one is foul, and he'll see another. The 1-2. Struck him out without a swing. That's the 3rd out, and we're headed to extras. So they push across the 2 runs they needed in the bottom of the 9th, and we'll play on. And we are tied 4-4. On to extra innings. Now it's the Giants leadoff hitter, Christian Koss.
Now this guy, a player that if he gets on base has the ability to really be aggressive getting around the base paths.
And that bunted towards 3rd. Garcia throws to 1st, and here in the 10th, the leadoff man is out.
Up next to the Giants, the right fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee.
That one is upstairs.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
High fly ball, right field. Thomas under this one. And there's 2 away.
Up next to the Giants, the first baseman, Rafael Devers.
Go ahead run on base. Here's Rafael Devers.
Hit an absolute tape measure shot last time up.
Intentional walk here with 2 out. They set up a force at any base to end the inning.
Well, it doesn't get much easier with this next batter, but I totally understand going with the intentional walk in that spot. He's just too dangerous at the plate right now, and there's a base open, so it gives you options defensively to get an out.
Number 2, shortstop, Willie Adames.
Well, they kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come, but you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
2 on, 2 outs. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam.
Absolutely frozen on that heater right down the middle, and that's a pitch you're just not getting back. Now he's in a tough spot, especially after falling behind on a good first pitch.
Good eye in that spot.
That's a really good take.
Tied at 4. Swing and a bouncer. Garcia. On to first. They miss a big chance to take the lead here late. So they strand a pair. On to the bottom of inning number 10. And we are tied 4-4.
Now pitching for
Back here in extras, and a new pitcher on the mound in the bottom half of the inning, Ryan Walker.
And he's been racking up strikeouts at a high rate this year, typically at least 1 an inning, so he'll be tough to get to.
Now into the ball game on defense, Spencer Horwitz. He takes over as the new first baseman. Here's the center fielder, Kyle Isbell. Outfield playing pretty shallow.
Oh, how he'd love to walk it off right here.
There's a swing and a miss. Man at second.
Ball, that's outside.
The 1-1. Swing and a ball popped up. Adames under it. 1 away.
Up next for the Royals, the right fielder, number 15, Thomas.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Action in the San Francisco bullpen. Jose Buto preparing to come on if needed. The winning run on second base.
No need to offer at that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
That's to third, and it's just foul. That was close. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. One and 2 here. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Up with it, fires to first. Runner on third after the stolen base, even with the dropped strike 3.
Nice job recovering to complete the strikeout at first base right there. Even though the runner from second does move up to third, it's not a big deal in this situation now that they're 2 outs. Just makes blocking pitches in the dirt to this next batter even more critical.
Garcia can't hold up, and that's a strike. The 0-2. That's to third. Furman. to first, and we're headed to the 11th. Royals leave one, still all square at 4 apiece. The 11th inning set to get underway, and now it's the Giants DH, Elliot Ramos. Swung on, belted. That one carrying. Going. Gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they've rallied from 3 back. It's 6-4.
You're not going to be able to wipe the smile off his face for a while, Boog. He just changed the game. He's completely shifted the momentum of this game. There's a party in their dugout right now. His second home run, and now playing ahead when it matters most.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Steven Kolick gives way. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching for
The left-hander
Royals,
on now,
number
Jose
54,
Suarez.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
No question about this one. It's out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they add a run. It's 7-4. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here.
Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
And now Bader up to the plate. Right through there for a strike. Nobody out with 3 runs in already this frame. And here in extra innings. On the ground, right side. Pasquantino takes it himself and 1 away.
Up next to the Giants, the left fielder, Miles Straw.
That's in there. That's strike 1. Line drive and foul ball.
Ball 1.
Already 3 runs across in the frame. We are in the 11th. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Got him swinging. He chased the changeup. That's out number 2.
Got him out on the front foot. Couldn't keep the hands back long enough and played right into the hands of the pitcher.
Now it's the Giants catcher, Jesus Rodriguez. He's already homered in this game. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Swings through that one out in front that time.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
Missed with a changeup. Ball one. Up the middle. On the run. Sends it over to first.
Safe, he's in.
Safe. And that's his third hit.
Well, he did all he could at short to try to make an amazing play and almost got it done. But good hustle down the line, and that's an earned infield hit.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Jose Suarez done for the afternoon. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute.
Now pitching for the
Now a
Royals,
right-handed arm out of the bullpen,
15,
Lucas Ursig.
And he's done a great job keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
Rodriguez leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Fastball in the corner at the knees, and it's a strike. Swings through him for the K. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. 2 homers in the inning lead to 3 runs. Last shot here as we go to the bottom of the 11th. It's the Giants 7 and the Royals 4. You're watching San Francisco Giants baseball on the show NorCal. Back here in Kansas City, all set for the bottom of the 11th. Bobby Witt Jr. steps in for the Royals. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Rodriguez takes it in for the out. 1 down.
Got the pitch that he wanted, just a little bit quick. Front shoulder open, backside collapsed a little bit, and the launch angle not where he needed it to be.
Ball.
The Giants trying to close out a 3-run lead here in extra innings. Ground ball right side, and that's just foul. The 1-1. Now there's a bullet down the line, and foul ball. Man at second. Gets a piece and stays alive. Line drive, base hit right field. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with 1 out. So they hold the runner at third, wanting to play it safe. Think that comes back to bite them?
Boy, it's hard to say. That runner on second to start extras is critical, and you want to make sure you don't waste him. If they don't score this inning, there'll be some second guessing for sure.
Now here is Salvador Perez. That's way outside, and that's ball 1.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
That's outside. 2 balls, no strikes.
He hasn't wanted a challenge in both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
Late on that fastball.
Ooh, Baya. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
The tying run at the plate. That smash towards center. Brings it in. Runner tags from third. In to score from third. And they cut the lead to 2.
Well, he hit that one pretty well. I think it would have been a lot more than a sac fly if not for that nice play by the outfielder to track it down. Good job of getting the run in.
Here comes the manager out of the Giants dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Ryan Walker is done, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break.
Now pitching for
Tristan Beck gets the ball now. This is his first appearance of the season. Not even close there. Ball 1. Tying run at the plate. On a line. That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner. Headed for the plate. The relay throw. Safe. And it's a 7-6 game.
Well, back within 1 as he brings home the run. Now that sets up a huge at bat in this ball game.
Making a move at second base. On to run for the Royals. Cameron Meisner. They'd like to cash in after the 2-out double, so a speed upgrade might help them. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Isaac Collins. And that one clips the corner. They're down to their final strike.
He doesn't seem to like to pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
So the tying run at second. And a good eye there.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
The 1-2. High fly ball lifted into the air right field. He's got it. Ball game. And the Giants win the rubber match of this 3-game series.
Well, I love the fact they didn't quit. They had to do a little extra work tonight to secure this win, but it's what you got to do over the course of a season if you want to be a championship ball club.
1-run game here today. Your final score 7-6. A 1-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show. Thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.